Have you ever been faced with a parking ticket and wished there was a simpler way to handle it without leaving your home? Well, in just a few minutes, I'll show you how you can pay your Gainesville parking ticket online quickly, easily, and completely stress-free. Ugh, we have absolutely all been there. You walk back to your car and your heart just sinks the second you spot that dreaded piece of paper tucked under your windshield wiper. It's so frustrating, right? And, dealing with local government websites can honestly feel like navigating a maze blindfolded. But don't worry, because that's exactly why we're here today. I'm going to hold your hand through this whole bureaucratic maze, breaking down exactly how to clear your record right from your computer or smartphone, so you can just get on with your life. Okay, let's dive right into this. We've got 6 clear steps to get this settled today. Welcome to Gainesville parking, finding the right jurisdiction, gathering your necessary info, the step-by-step payment process, troubleshooting common issues, and finally, tips, resources, and conclusion. Starting with Section 1, Welcome to Gainesville parking, and really, why acting fast matters. Acting fast is absolutely your best defense against compounding headaches. Because, let's be real, ignoring a ticket simply won't make it magically disappear. In fact, it kind of just makes it angrier. Depending on where you got cited, failing to pay within that standard 30-day window is critical, both to your wallet and your daily commute. If you wait until day 31, a simple fine can automatically double or trigger immediate flat-rate delinquency fees. And worse, if you rack up 3 or more unpaid tickets in some of these jurisdictions, your vehicle is instantly slapped on an impound list, meaning you could walk out to find a heavy metal boot on your wheel or find your car completely towed away. Moving on to Section 2, finding the right jurisdiction, we call this the fork in the road. Now, this fork in the road is actually the single biggest challenge motorists face when trying to pay online. Are you ready for the plot twist that trips up literally hundreds of people? Gainesville actually refers to 2 completely different states, both serving as massive regional hubs. You've got Gainesville, Florida, and Gainesville, Georgia. And guess what? Their databases absolutely do not communicate with one another. If you hop online and pay the wrong Gainesville, your payment will fail to resolve your actual legal obligation, and your real ticket, it'll just quietly become delinquent. So the crucial point here is that you must look incredibly closely at your physical citation to see which of these 5 completely distinct databases you actually need to visit. If you're in Florida, was it a City of Gainesville ticket? If so, you'll go to the rmcpay.com portal. Was it on the University of Florida campus? That's the UF TAP system. Was it a county or state officer? You're heading to the Alachua County clerk. Now, what if you're in Georgia? Well, a city ticket around the historic square goes through the Government Window LLC portal, while a county citation goes to Hall County's payyourtix.com. Identifying the specific issuer printed on your ticket is step 1. All right, Section 3, gathering your necessary info. This is what you need before you even start. Let's get everything prepped before you even open up a web browser. You're going to need a few specific items right in front of you. First, your exact citation number, which you can usually find right at the top of the ticket. Next, your vehicle license plate number, or tag, and the state it's registered in. Now, a quick warning from the administrative rules here. Strictly use letters and numbers for your license plate. Don't use any spaces, dashes, or special symbols. The automated license plate readers require exact inputs. For instance, make absolutely sure you use the numerical 0 instead of the alphabetical letter O, and be super careful to distinguish between the number 1 and the letters I or L. Oh, and if you're searching in the Gainesville, Georgia City portal, you can actually use your exact driver's license number to look up the ticket. Finally, have your payment method ready. Generally speaking, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express are accepted across the board. Which brings us to Section 4, the step-by-step payment process, or navigating the digital portal. Let's see how this builds and walk through a successful transaction. Step 1, navigate to your specific official portal. Always type the URL directly or follow official municipal links to avoid third-party scam sites. Step 2, input your citation number, tag, or driver's license exactly as we just discussed. Step 3, the system will pull up your record. Take a second here to review the base fine and note any transaction fees applied by the payment gateway. And finally, Step 4, submit your payment. And please, always save, download, or email yourself that digital receipt from the confirmation screen. That is your ultimate proof of resolution. Now, I do need to pause for a major warning right here. While this explainer is all about the convenience of online payments, specific, severe penalties absolutely cannot be paid on the internet. If your vehicle is already booted, if it's been towed, or if you have a registration hold on your tag, you have to skip the internet. In places like the city of Gainesville, Florida, for example, a boot or tow release must be handled in person at City Hall, up on the 3rd floor, and they strictly require cash. The same goes for bad check recovery fees at the University of Florida. Okay, Section 5, troubleshooting common issues.
Let's talk about why you might not be able to find your ticket.
So you sit down at your computer, you type in your citation number, and error, no record found. Why does that happen? Well, what's really interesting about this is that it all comes down to massive differences in database indexing lag times. It completely depends on how and where the ticket was written. If you got a white computer-printed electronic ticket in Gainesville, Florida, it's generally in the system and payable within 15 minutes, super fast. But if an officer handed you a handwritten yellow citation that actually requires manual data entry by administrative staff, you won't see that ticket online for up to 3 business days. And if you were cited by a county officer in Hall County, Georgia, brace yourself because their administrative delay is approximately 3 weeks before the citation is indexed in their online database. Another common issue people run into is the sticker shock of online fees. Because these municipalities use third-party gateways, they actually pass the merchant processing costs on to you. In the Florida City portals, you're going to see a flat $2.50 surcharge added to your fine. Contrast that with the Georgia City portals powered by government window, where they assess a 5 to 6% transaction fee on the total balance. If you're still stuck and just cannot find your ticket after those waiting periods, you do have some actionable solutions. First, try clearing your browser cache and checking again. For yellow tickets in Florida, if it's been a few days, you can actually email Jackson, RN, at GainesvilleFL.gov. If you're waiting on a Georgia City ticket, the government window portal actually has a brilliant notification system. You just type in your email or phone number, and they'll send you an SMS text alert the exact second your ticket is manually indexed and ready to pay. It's a fantastic feature that saves you from constantly checking back every single day.
Finally, we arrive at Section 6, Tips, Resources, and Conclusion. Let's talk about beating the clock. And this brilliantly illustrates the harsh reality of the 30-day deadline across the board. In the Florida city limits, hitting day 31 gets you a $16 fee and immediately puts you on the impound risk list. In Alachua County, a $23 flat fee drops, and they do not care about mail postmarks, guys. It has to be received by day 30. In the Georgia city limits, your base fine simply doubles instantly. And remember, that 30-day count absolutely includes weekends and holidays. Now, what if you believe the ticket was issued in error, say for a malfunctioning meter? You don't want to pay it, you want to appeal. Well, your windows for contesting a ticket are legally mandated and they are extremely tight. In the city of Gainesville, Florida, you only have 7 calendar days to file an affidavit of explanation. In Gainesville, Georgia, it's even tighter. You have just 5 days to submit your online appeal form and upload your photos. Alachua County gives you 30 days to request a court hearing, and UF TAPS handles their own student traffic court appeals. The bottom line, you cannot drag your feet if you want to fight it. Just a quick disclaimer here. Local government protocols, software providers, and specific fee amounts can and do evolve over time. While this explainer gives you a comprehensive map, always double-check the steps and verify the current info directly on the official city or county website. If you're ever in doubt, just pick up the phone and call the clerk or finance office during normal business hours. So, are you ready to clear that citation from your record and get back on the road completely worry-free? Paying online saves you a trip to the courthouse, keeps you out of the line for cashier, and immediately lifts that heavy bureaucratic weight right off your shoulders. Armed with the right jurisdiction, the correct citation numbers, and a solid understanding of the timeline, you're entirely in control here. Handle that ticket today and definitely share this explainer with any fellow motorists who might need a little help navigating the Gainesville parking maze.